Today I wanted to make a video about like different salon experiences. Like I said before, I worked in a salon for about an Asian salon for about 3 years. I've only been doing nails 3 years, so I've pretty much just my whole career has just been with the Asians. So I pretty much know a lot as far as like the Asian way, if that makes sense. I'm going to tell you that they do teach you differently in school than the Asian way. Like, I didn't learn how to use a drill until after I finished school and I was working in a nail salon. That's when I learned, like, okay, how to pick up a drill. In school, they don't teach you that. In school, you have to use a file and like prep everything handmade, like this, like, you know. So that was pretty different for me. That was one of the things that was different. It's a lot of things that is different from the American way versus the Asian way. Not to shunt anyone or bring shame to anyone, but I will say that I would advise everyone to watch who they get their nails done by, whether that be an American or that be an Asian. A lot of these Asian shops just, you know, a lot of these Asian shops not doing what they supposed to do, and I'm gonna just be honest, like, they're not. It's no sugarcoating it. There's no way I can say it. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're really disgusting. And it could just be where I'm at. Like, I'm in Detroit, Michigan. It could just be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could just be where I'm at. But I know that I've worked in a million, trillion, gazillion nail shops. And I've left all of them due to them being disgusting. I have seen people spit like hawk spit, like mucus, like the green, yellow, you got the flu, got a cold, mucus, mucus inside of the sink. The same sink that you wash your hands in. Ugh, right? Disgusting. I've seen people double dip on wax. Like, I'll wax your eyebrows, and then with the same stick, I'll wax the next person's eyebrows. Like, that's disgusting. Cross-contamination is very disgusting. But, you know, that's, you know, Asian people do that. But I'm sure regular nail techs, or not regular, but American nail techs, I'm sure they do some little trifling stuff too. So, I'm not going to just shunt the Asians, even though, baby, I would really, you know, watch them, because I've seen it all. From the Rudy to the Tootie, I've seen it all. I've seen them reuse paraffin wax. And you're thinking like, how do you reuse paraffin wax? I'm sure a lot of you have seen the Facebook video that came out with the lady reusing the paraffin wax. A paraffin wax is a wax that helps your hands be smooth and soft. And typically you might put your hand, it's a bowl. It's like a bowl full of wax. You can like dip your hand in, then like put it inside of a bag, and like, you know, it gets hard or whatever, and you scrape it off, and the wax ends up in this bag. Now, you're supposed to dispose of the bag. Now, anybody that knows wax, or you worked with paraffin wax, you know that you can peel paraffin wax off. So what they were doing was they were taking the paraffin wax that you just put your hands in, or your foot, and they would take your hands off, massage your hands, do your service, but they were taking the bag that you're supposed to dispose of, and they were taking it to the back and peeling it off, like flipping the bag inside out and peeling it all off so they can remelt the wax. So the next person can do the same thing, stick their hands in or their feet in. Now, yeah, that's probably cutting on costs, but that's very disgusting. I've seen them do a lot of stuff. I've seen them reuse the same water. Just add hot water and put a blue tablet in. They reuse the same water. You don't know. It's like, it's just disgusting stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff, and I always hear people say, well, I don't have a problem with my nail tech. Why would they do it in front of you? Duh. That's like me buying a car off of a car lot, and the car has been janked around to drive. They're not going to jank it around to drive in front of you. They're not going to nigger rig it in front of you. No. They're going to do it behind closed doors, and they're going to let you test drive the car, and they're going to let you buy the car. Same concept with the nails. They're not going to they're not going to let you know that they're reusing it. Same with the sandals. They literally, it's a basket. It's so funny because my mom, she used to do nails and she didn't know this. But she didn't work in an Asian shop. They have a basket in the shops. And they would tell you like, oh, when you're done with your sandals, dispose it in this basket. And it's just full of sandals. So you dispose it. But all they're doing is taking it in a bag and putting it back out as if nobody used it. It's, it's like a lot of different stuff. And like I said, it's not just to shame the Asian community. It's really just anybody. You really have to just really pay attention. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves, one of them, because I have a few, is not sanitizing or not washing your hands. I'm at my workstation right here. This is a good, great, inexpensive bottle of hand sanitizer. Good, great. Can cost you some germs. Can cost you medicine. It could cost you like, some time off work. Could cost you a sickness. Just if you don't see your nail tech doing that, you might want to look for a different nail tech. If you don't see your nail tech, every time they sit down, they're squeezing your hands and squeezing their hands, you might want to look for a new nail tech. It's disgusting. Or I've seen it where I worked at this one shop. I only worked there for like a week. It was an American shop. They would have you go wash your hands. You could not, that was a rule. As soon as you came in, like it was on the wall, must wash hands before you sit down. I love that. For the fact of, and that was an American shop. So you just have to really just watch your nail tech. Watch really anybody, because even hair and just watch. It's a lot of germy stuff going around. It's a lot of sick stuff going around, and you really have to watch yourself. Like, that's all I can say is watch. Like, and I used to work at this one, I'm not going to put it out there, but I used to work at this one shop. And I was so excited to work there because it was my favorite nail shop. And for years and years, I was going to this one specific nail shop. Like, I didn't care if I was an hour away. I was waiting until I came home to get my nails done from this one specific nail shop. And I was so happy when I finally got into the nail shop. And I was very disappointed once I started working there to realize how disgusting they were. They didn't sanitize, they didn't mop, they didn't sweep, they didn't do anything. They were nasty. Then they would do stuff like eat at their desk. Or they would eat, and instead of washing their hands before they started on a client, they would eat and then just start on you. Like, you just ate pizza. You have pizza sauce on your hands. The least you could do is... Damn. Sorry, guys. The least you can do is clean it up. Minimum, least. Or they will go for smoke breaks. And then come back and want to touch your hands. Disgusting. Because for one, now you have cigarettes on your clothes. And, you know, and that's no shade to anybody who smokes. I don't smoke or drink, so I don't know the the urge to have to smoke or drink. I don't know. I don't have that. But I just feel like, you know, ladies, if you do, just spray yourself. Because this is coming from a coworker point of view. I don't want to smell you. So I know your client doesn't want to smell you. So you just have to be like very, very cautious, I'll say, with going to different people. I advise people to stick to one nail tech and one nail tech only, because it's just like going to the doctor, in a sense. Why would you go? You're not going to go to this doctor today and then switch to that doctor tomorrow and then switch to... No, you're going to stick to one doctor that pretty much knows you. No, same with nail techs. You want to stick to somebody that knows you, knows your nails, you know, knows what they're doing. Repetitive, it goes a long way, especially with nails. Same with hair, but especially with nails. It really does, because the person knows your nails. They know, you know, after so long, I know, for one, I know what my clients like. I know what my clients don't like. I know what's something that's going to irritate them. They pretty much know what's going to irritate me after so long, you know. You know what's going to help their nails grow. You know how fast their nails grow. You pretty much know. After so many visits, you know. So I say, just guys, just be very, very cautious, very careful. Like I said, you really have to do your research, because nobody's going to do anything in front of you. Like, I mean, that's like really pretty much the simplest way I can say. Nobody's going to do anything in front of you, especially if they know. And then people know. People know. Don't let people be like, oh, well, I didn't know. Or especially these Asians, they will get over on you with the they can't understand you. They know. They know. They use that foreigner thing as an excuse. They know. They're very smart. They're very intelligent. They know what they're doing. Just watch yourself. Even if you don't go to an Asian shop and you just go to someone outside, I'm gonna tell you this too. Home base does not mean bad. I know home-based people that are better than shop-based people. A lot of people hear home-based and get discouraged or turned away or turned off. That's not necessarily true. So you have to just, you know, that's why I say do your research. It doesn't hurt to go to somebody once if they're at home. But at the same time, if they have a good reputation, you really have to do your research. It's just like a hairstylist. You're not going to just sit in anybody's hair. It's the same exact concept with nails. People have this version in their head that nails is just quick in and out. No, it's just like getting your hair done. It's the same concept. So the same way you will approach getting a hairstyle or getting a new hairstylist, you should approach getting a nail tech the same way. But that's really all I really just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm not going to make this video too long. I did just want to kind of give you guys like that little tip. Like just, you know, watch yourself and just be mindful. You guys can follow me on social media. I have Instagram, Facebook. I have a website. I have a Facebook business page. You guys can pretty much see me and find me anywhere. You guys can actually type in my name on Google and I'll pop up like crazy, right? But yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere. So you guys can pretty much contact me if you have any questions, or if you're skeptical about a nail tech or something, let me know. I'll, you know, just give me some things and I'll let you guys, you know, I'll help you pick out a nail tech, or I'll let you guys know from my experience, what I think of the situation, or, you know, if you should stay or if you should run. Because one thing I did learn, or I do notice, is that a lot of nail techs don't know. A lot of nail techs are self-made or self-taught, I should say. So a lot of nail techs don't know a lot of things. And I feel like I'm just a little bit above that, only because I went to school. So I feel like I have that advantage of knowing certain stuff just because I went to school. But I'm still right there with them because it's only been 3 years. But just I know a little bit more because I went to school, of course. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, any tips, anything, I have social media. It's going to be in the description below. You guys are more than welcome to contact me, follow me, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. Thanks, guys.